What's up everyone? Welcome back to Car Hub, the place where horsepower meets passion, and where every detail of the world's most exciting rides gets the spotlight it deserves. Today, we are unleashing the full story of a machine that blends raw muscle, modern technology, and rugged capability in a way the automotive world has never seen before. This is the 2026 Ford Mustang Raptor, a name that sends shivers down the spine of performance enthusiasts and off-road fanatics alike. It's more than just a car. It's the fusion of two automotive legends, the Mustang's rich, high-speed heritage and the Raptor's brute, all-terrain dominance. And as we walk through every angle, every panel, and every roar of this machine, you'll understand why this could become one of the most talked about vehicles of the decade. From the moment your eyes lock on the front end, you know you're in the presence of something that commands respect. The nose sits high, framed by a bold, wide grille with the unmistakable Ford lettering stamped across it, a visual cue that this car is as much about power as it is about presence. Those razor-sharp LED headlights don't just light the road, they carve into the darkness with a precision beam that makes the car look alive. The muscular hood is sculpted with functional vents, each one channeling cool air into the heart of the beast underneath. And then there's the stance, a lifted suspension and massive 35-inch all-terrain tires that tell you this Mustang isn't afraid of dirt, gravel, or rock. It's built to take on the world, whether the pavement is perfect or doesn't exist at all. Walk around to the side, and the widebody design demands your attention. The flared fenders give the Raptor an intimidating, athletic profile, while the side skirts and rugged cladding protect the body from whatever the trail might throw at it. The wheels, wrapped in aggressive tread, look ready to claw their way through sand dunes or crush mud puddles without breaking a sweat. You notice details like the Fox Live valve shocks peeking from behind the tires, technology designed to adapt in milliseconds to changing terrain, giving you a perfect balance between comfort and control. There's something deeply satisfying about seeing a Mustang with this level of off-road readiness. It feels like the car is flexing, showing off its expanded skill set. The rear of the 2026 Mustang Raptor is just as unforgettable as the front. Tri-bar taillights, a signature Mustang design cue, glow bright even in daylight, their sleek edges flowing into a wide tailgate. The bumper is reinforced, integrating a rugged skid plate that protects the underbody while giving the rear a serious, no-nonsense look. Dual exhaust outlets protrude from the diffuser, their chrome tips catching the light as they promise a soundtrack you'll never forget. Above, a roof rack holds a full-size spare tire, a visual hint that this car was made for journeys far away from the safety of the city. And when dust coats the cyber orange paint, it doesn't dull its shine, it enhances it, telling a story of where this machine has been and what it's capable of conquering. Step inside, and the narrative shifts from raw aggression to refined dominance. The interior of the Mustang Raptor is a masterclass in balancing rugged utility with modern luxury. Drop into the leather and suede bucket seats, and you feel instantly supported, bolstered in all the right places for high-speed maneuvers, yet cushioned enough for long, grueling off-road trips. The contrast stitching runs along the edges like a tailored suit, reminding you that Ford hasn't forgotten about style in the pursuit of strength. Across the dash, carbon fiber trim glistens under ambient lighting, giving the cabin a modern, high-tech aura. At the center sits a large, floating Sync 5 touchscreen, the command hub for navigation, entertainment, and, most importantly, terrain modes that transform the Mustang Raptor from a street predator to a desert warrior with the twist of a dial. The fully digital instrument cluster is a living, breathing display of data, customizable to show you exactly what you need, from RPMs and boost pressure to incline angles and suspension settings. The steering wheel, thick and flat-bottomed, wears the Raptor emblem proudly, a badge of honor for anyone lucky enough to hold it. But the real magic, the soul of this beast, lies under the hood. Lift it, and you're greeted by the sight of a mechanical masterpiece, a supercharged 5.2-liter V8 that is equal parts beauty and brute force. The polished aluminum intake manifold reflects the workshop lights like a mirror, while a carbon fiber strut brace stretches across the bay, reinforcing the chassis against the immense forces this engine produces. Red coil packs pop against the dark backdrop of braided steel lines and matte black piping. This isn't just a power plant, it's a declaration. Rumors peg the output at somewhere near 700 horsepower, funneled through an advanced all-wheel drive system that ensures no ounce of power is wasted. You can imagine the sound. A deep, chest-pounding rumble at idle that builds into a ferocious roar when the throttle opens wide. This is an engine that doesn't just move the Mustang Raptor, it defines it. Driving the 2026 Ford Mustang Raptor isn't just transportation, it's a visceral event. You feel it in your chest when the supercharger whines, when the exhaust cracks on upshifts, when the suspension soaks up a landing after cresting a dirt mound. On the highway, it cruises effortlessly, the cabin quiet and comfortable, almost hiding the beast beneath the hood. But switch to Baja mode, and the entire car transforms. Throttle response sharpens, suspension stiffens, and the AWD system prioritizes power to the rear for controlled, tail-out fun. It's a dual personality, refined when you need it, relentless when you want it. Even parked, the Mustang Raptor draws a crowd. People circle it slowly, their eyes scanning from the aggressive front facet to the functional roof rack, from the bulging fenders to the meaty tires. Kids point, adults take photos, and enthusiasts nod in appreciation. It's a car that speaks to the soul, not just for what it is, but for what it represents. Freedom, capability, and the thrill of going wherever the road, or lack of one, takes you. Here at Car Hub, we've covered a lot of incredible cars, but few manage to balance heritage and innovation quite like this one. The Mustang has always been about speed, style, and a little bit of rebellion. The Raptor has always been about strength, endurance, and all-terrain dominance. Together, in the 2026 Ford Mustang Raptor, they create something new, a legend in the making. This is a car built for the dreamers, the doers, and the daredevils. It's for the ones who don't just want to go fast, but want to go anywhere, without compromise. And if this is the future of performance cars, then buckle up, it's going to be one wild ride. So whether you're a lifelong Mustang fan or someone who just loves the thrill of big power and big capability, the 2026 Ford Mustang Raptor is a machine worth your attention. It's more than steel, rubber, and horsepower, it's a vision of what happens when a brand dares to rewrite its own rules. And here at Car Hub, we'll be right here to bring you every rev, every adventure, and every victory this beast achieves. The era of the off-road Mustang has begun, and we're just getting started.